Good morning and welcome to Denise's Diary. Today I'm thinking about one thing in particular. My heart is praying that I would not be so preoccupied with tomorrow that I keep taking today for granted. I tend to be so focused on what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen next week. Getting prepared for what's next. My prayer today is, God, help me that I would not be so preoccupied with what's going on tomorrow that I crash into the person in front of me, that I really don't pay attention to who I am supposed to be today. What am I supposed to do today? Appreciate today. That's the real thing. Learning how to appreciate today and all that comes with it. Because sometimes it can be, it's like a runaway train, boy. It's like it's always the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It's like it doesn't stop. And I want it to stop. I want to have just the right balance of enjoying today, being mindful of tomorrow, and being prepared for tomorrow, but not obsessed about tomorrow, that I lose sight of today. Those are my thoughts this morning. The last couple of years, I have backed up off of social media a lot. I've just been going through the ups and downs of a woman is 50 plus dealing with a lot of mood swings. One day I'm feeling fine. The next day I completely hate my life. That's how I feel. And I'm like, I have really got to get a handle on this, because I find myself looking for some type of relief or some type of like emotional relief I feel like I would get from my husband. And I know depending upon how your life is set up, you might really yearn for some type of emotional help or emotional support from someone that's close to you. And sadly, you might not get it. It might be an unrealistic expectation. So rather than get into that rabbit hole, I gotta figure out how to take care of me, you know? One of the ways I'm gonna attempt to take care of me Because the fact that I've been having mood swings and I have a completely jam-packed schedule is not a real good combination. I probably work 10, 12 hours a day. And I really don't like the fact that I don't do anything fun. So today, I'm going to adjust my schedule so that I can go exercise after work. Exercise in the way of dancing. So I went to the gym. Me and my baby went to the gym Saturday. And I'm still sore from that. It was fun. It was nice. But I'm still sore from that. So today, I'm going to go dance for an hour. And that'll be a step in the right direction. Because I gotta get it together. My diet is off. It's like you gotta figure out how to start somewhere. Get up and consistently, really attempt to consistently have devotion in the morning. Like, get my spiritual life in order. I've started, because during the pandemic, tuning into church online got to be a habit that was not good, because I'm halfway paying attention. It's just not the same. So I did make a commitment, and then by the time Sunday roll around, I'm like, listen, I do not want to get up, put on clothes. Like Sunday is like the only day. That's what I was saying to myself. But then I got to the place where I said, self, if you're going to skip out on anything, church is probably not the thing you need to skip out on. Because really having some time to fellowship and commune, like gather together and commune with God and really get some spiritual enlightenment is probably going to help me more than the laundry or cleaning my house. So if I'm a skip out on anything, it's probably church probably wasn't the best way to go. So I start consistently, like we go to church every Sunday. So now, like sometimes you got to take baby steps, and sometimes you could be on point spiritually, and for whatever reason you could fall off. But you know, sometimes we be waiting on somebody to pick us up or somebody to help, like give us a hand to pull us up. But sometimes you just really have to, you just got to take responsibility for yourself. For a while I didn't want to do that. I just wanted some help. Like, I'm always the helper, and when I'm the helpee, it's like the people who will help, sometimes you be like, nah, I'm okay, I'm good. And then the people you want to help you, they don't. And then you get mad. And then it's like a whole situation. So, you know what? God has given me everything I need to pull it together. So I will utilize my resources and do as such, like I always do. So anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. I haven't been doing my diaries like I used to because my whole setup is not the same. I did get a camcorder, but it's like my time is in the car. But I don't know how to set the camcorder up in the car. So there's that. We'll figure it out at some point. But until then, I'll just hold my phone. Or my husband did buy me another phone holder, which will make phone holder number 3. I took my other ones out of the car. Well, one just kept falling off the dash, and then it was blinged out, but it was better for show than it was for actual usage. So he bought me another one that should be here in a couple of days, and that should work. And I had one that really worked good. That I think I had it on the windshield, and he was like, he was saying somebody was blocking the view or something. I don't know, but he took it down. That was in the right spot for recording. But so I'll probably be set up. And then my phone broke, so then I had to get a new phone. So then I lost a lot of my data from the other phone. So that was discouraging. So, but man, I tell you, when you cross that bridge, that milestone of getting older, and you can like feel your body go into a transition, and you be like in and good and miserable before you realize it's a transition. You're like, I done thought the world was ending like 15 times, but come to find out, my body was just in transition. That's what they say, growing pains. This is a whole mess. But I just refuse to let it get the best of me. I refuse. Okay? I refuse. I will be one of those ladies that age like fine wine. I'm not finna be looking like life done got the best of me. We ain't doing that. It's not hot. I realize, man, it is my responsibility They be talking about, yo such and such should do this and yo such and such. Okay, whatever. If they sleep on their posts, what you gonna do? That's the real question. Like, when everybody on their posts, that's good and well. But when people start sleeping on their posts, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You get tired of fussing. You already tired. You ain't gonna keep fussing and hey, listen. So get yourself together. Just get yourself together. Baby steps. Implement one thing at a time. If that's what you need to do. One thing at a time. I literally did devotion while I was putting on my shoes. I got the app on my phone. It had the little devotional. Literally did the devotion while I was putting on my shoes. I'm not there yet. I'm not deep and out, I don't know how other people do their devotion, but that's where I'm at today. I'm sure God did mine. It's like, hey, wouldn't you rather your loved one, instead of not talking to you at all, at least talk to you while they're getting ready? That's something. Or learn a little bit about you. Just taking the time, just reserving just a few minutes. You don't necessarily take a lot. Don't necessarily take a lot. So I've had to do this before. When things happen that complete and totally devastate you. Because it happens. Life happens. And sometimes you could really be devastated. Or you could be hurt or traumatized or whatever the case may be. It knocks you, it gives you a good hard blow. Where you find yourself on the ground of life. Like, what in the world just happened? And sometimes it's a bit much to just jump back up and resume life as normal or as usual. So sometimes you could do this, like shake it off, but you still disoriented. It's okay, cause then you thinking the figuratively speaking, the crowd around you, somebody should give you a hand and pull you up, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Or sometimes the hand is there, but you reject the hands because you feel like that is not that person's responsibility. You waiting on the hand of the person you feel is responsible. Like sometimes it's family members. It could be family members. It could be friends. It could be a spouse. You're rejecting the hands that you're given because your expectation is that the hand should be from someone else. And sometimes you wind up having to just get your own self together. But that may take one small, minute action at a time until you completely get back to where you need to be. And that's okay. Because I would rather take some minute steps and eventually get back than to just lay there. Because I wasn't built to just lay there. I wasn't built to be laying down. I was built for motion and action. I was built with strength on the inside of me. You gotta love when people just park. Anyway, I'm not gonna criticize the way this person parked, simply because I parked like that one day last week, and I was like, well. It's Monday too. That's probably how he was feeling. Oh boy. So if you're watching this, I just want to say I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Thank you for watching Denise Diaries. And I will see you all next time.